Good morning everyone. Today we discuss blood groups. Carl von Landsteiner. Carl von Landsteiner in 1900 discovered the ABO blood groups. AB and O blood groups. Carl Landsteiner discovered ABO blood groups in 1900. Serial number, phenotype, antigens, antibodies, genotype, blood donors, blood recipients, blood recipients. So phenotype A, B, AB, O. What is phenotype? Physical appearance of a character. Physical appearance of a character is known as phenotype. A blood group, B blood group, AB blood group, O blood group. The classification of blood group based on antigens. These antigens, so antigen for blood groups present on the surface of RBC. If A antigen, not one, several, numerous, if A antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is A. If B antigens are present on the surface of RBC, blood group is B. If both A and B antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is AB. If no antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is O. So Carl Landsteiner discovered 4 blood groups AB, ABO. Phenotype means physical appearance of a character. Tall pea plant. Tall is the physical appearance, dwarf. So physical appearance of a character. Here character is blood group. Blood group is a character. Generally one character expressed by one gene. The gene responsible for blood group is I. Isoagglutinogen. Isoagglutinogen is a gene and its character is blood group. The classification of blood group based on antigens. Antigens are present on the surface of RBC. If A antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is A. If B antigens are present on the surface of RBC, blood group is B. If both A and B antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is A. No antigens present on the surface of RBC, blood group is O. So antibodies are present in the plasma. You all know plasma is the matrix of blood. If A antigen present on the surface of RBC, anti-B antibodies present in the plasma, anti-B antibodies. What is the meaning anti-B antibodies? Anti means against. These anti-B antibodies are against B antigen, not A antigen. For example, in one person, A antigens present on the surface of RBC and anti-A antibodies present in the plasma. What happened? The A antibodies not only destroy A antigens but also destroy the RBC. The ruptured RBC block the blood vessels, leads to death. So that's why similar antigen and antibodies not present in the same person. Similar antigens and antibodies not present in the same person. So, A antigen present, anti-B antibodies are present in the plasma. So, that's why persons having A blood group in the plasma, anti-B antibodies are present. Anti-B antibodies. Persons having B in the plasma, anti-A antibodies are present. Anti-A antibodies are present. Persons having AB, no antibodies present in the plasma. So AB, if anti-A antibody is present in the plasma, they destroy A antigen and RBC. That's why anti-A antibody is absent. If anti-B antibodies are present, they destroy B antigen and also destroy the RBC. That's why persons having AB blood group, no antibodies. Antibodies are formed in the plasma. So depending upon the type of antigen, another type of antibody formed in the plasma. Persons having O blood group, no antigens. That's why in plasma, anti-A and anti-B antibodies are present. Anti-A and anti-B antibodies are present in the plasma. I is the gene. The gene has alternative forms. The alternative forms of a gene known as alleles, I power A, I power B, I power O are the alleles, alternative forms of a gene. Where these alternative forms are present on the chromosome. So, every human being possesses 23 pairs of chromosome. These alleles are present on 9th chromosome. 9th chromosome. How many 9th chromosomes are present? A pair. But here 3 alleles are present. We assume the alleles for ABO blood group present in the first position of the chromosome. In the first position of 1 9th chromosome, out of 3, 1 will present, IA, IB, IO. In another chromosome also, out of 3, 1 will present. So, all the allele for a particular character remain in the same locus, same position. 9th chromosome. If a gene has more than 2 alleles, here I is a gene, it contains more than 2 alleles. More than 2 alleles are present, known as multiple alleles. If a gene has more than 2 alleles, known as multiple alleles. I is the gene, isoagglutinogen. Its character is blood group. I is a gene, its character is blood group. Gene has alternative forms. These alternative forms are present on the chromosome. Alternative forms of a gene known as alleles, I power A, I power B, I power O are the alternative forms where they are present in 9th chromosome. So, every human possesses a pair of 9th chromosome, but here 3 alleles are present. Out of 3, 1 will present on 1 chromosome. In another chromosome also, out of 3, 1 will be present. If a gene has more than 2 alleles, known as multiple alleles. So, from the multiple alleles, with the help of a formula, we can get the genotype. N into N plus 1 by 2. With the help of this formula, we can get the genotypes. So N is, you substitute N with multiple alleles. For ABO blood group, how many alleles? 3. 3 into 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 into 4, 12, 12 by 2, 6 genotypes. So with this formula, we can calculate the number of genotypes for multiple alleles. What is genotype? Gene composition for a particular character. Gene composition for a particular character. What is the probability? In nature, some persons are homozygous for A, some persons are heterozygous for A. Homozygous for A means they possess same allele for the character. Some people having A blood group contain 2 I power A allele. Some people contain 1 I power A allele and another I power O allele. So why they possess 2 I power A allele? Some human population, they receive 1 I power A allele from one parent and another I power A allele from another parent. If the organism contains same type of allele for a particular character known as homozygous individual. So homozygous A blood group, heterozygous A blood group. Heterozygous A blood group means they receive 1 I power A allele from one parent, from another parent they receive I power O allele. So in this manner, for A blood group, 2 genotypes, I power A and I power O, I power A and I power O. Similarly, for B blood group also 2 possibilities. Some human beings are homozygous for B blood group, means they receive I power B allele from both the parent. Some human beings with B blood group receive I power B from one of the parents and I power O allele from another parent. For B blood group also, I power B, homozygous and heterozygous. For B blood group also 2 genotypes. A blood group 2 genotypes. AB blood group. Persons having AB blood group are always heterozygous. They receive I power A allele from one of the parent, I power B allele from another parent. People having O blood group contain 2 I power O allele. They receive I power O allele from each parent. So O blood group always homozygous. AB blood group always heterozygous. A blood group homozygous or heterozygous. B blood group homozygous or heterozygous. For A 2 genotypes, B 2 genotypes, AB 1 genotype. Total 6 genotypes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the character of I power A allele? It produces A antigen. After production, A antigen reach on the surface of RBC. Character of I power B allele produce B antigen. Character of I power O allele produce no antigen. And I power O allele is recessive allele, means it failed to express its character in presence of I power A or I power B. For example, one person contain I power A, I power O. What is the character of I power A? Produce A antigen. Character of I power A produce no antigen. But in presence of A, it unable to express. So only A antigen is present. A antigen. So IO allele fail to suppress the character of IA allele. IA and IB are dominant allele. Dominant means they express their character in presence of any other allele. So dominant allele. So actually these antigens are natural antigens. We receive allele from the parent. For example, one person receive IA from one parent IB from another parent, and these alleles are present on the 9th chromosome, and IA allele produce A antigen, IB allele produce B antigen. After production they reach on the surface of RBC. Depending upon the type of antigens present on the RBC, we classify the blood groups. If only A antigen present on the surface of RBC, A blood group. Only A antigen present means on the 9th chromosome they may possess two IA alleles or one IA and one IO allele. If only B antigens are present, blood group B. If both A and B antigens are present, blood group AB. No antigens are present, blood group is O. Next one is blood donor. Which blood group donate blood to A? Blood group donate to B. Blood group donate to AB. Blood group donate to O. Similarly, blood recipient. Which blood groups receive blood from that particular? So in this column, the blood groups receive blood from A. Blood groups receive blood from B. Like that, with the help of tabular form, we discuss the blood group. Blood donors and blood recipients. Recipient means receive the blood. If donor antigen react with recipient antibody, heavy agglutination occur. Glue means adhere. Antibody attaches to antigen. Not only destroy antigen but also destroy the RBC. If RBC destroyed, what happens? The ruptured RBC not flow freely, obstruct the flow of blood, leads to death. So that's why if donor antigen react with recipient antibodies, heavy agglutination occur. Glue means adhere, and it is represented by plus plus. Plus plus means fatal, leads to death. If recipient antigen react with donor antibody, slight agglutination occur. It is represented by plus. It is represented by plus. So only little harm occur. If these two reactions not possible, neither heavy agglutination nor slight agglutination, that is known as no agglutination, that is the safest blood transfusion. What is blood transfusion? Putting one person blood into another person is known as blood transfusion. So first, by applying these two rules, we fill the tabular form. Later we discuss the inner meaning of these two rules. So first rule is, if antigen of donor react with antibody of recipient, heavy agglutination occur. You already know antigens are present on the surface of RBC. Antibodies are present in the plasma. Within the circle antigen, outside the circle antibody. So if antigens of donor react with antibody of recipient, heavy agglutination occur. First rule, antigen A and here antibody B, no reaction. Apply second rule. If antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor, slight agglutination. Antigens of recipient A, antibodies are B, not similar. So these two reactions not possible. Why first rule and second rule not applicable? Reason is both belong to the same blood group, donor A, recipient A. If donor and recipient A, no agglutination, represented by small sleeping line or dash. So that is the safest method of blood transfusion. Next one, donor A, recipient B. A antigen react with, so anti-A means anti-A and anti, so similar antigen and antibodies. That's why what happen, heavy agglutination. If the donor is A, recipient is B, after receiving the blood, the recipient dies. Next one, donor A, recipient AB. First rule is not applicable. Why first rule is not applicable? Due to absence of antibodies. First rule is, if antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, due to absence of antibodies, first rule is not applicable. Second rule, antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor, slight agglutination occur. Here two antigens A and B, here only one antibody. So B antigen react with anti-B antibody. As a result, slight agglutination. Next one, apply first rule. A antigen of donor react with anti-A, heavy agglutination. Heavy agglutination means death. If person having O accepted blood from A, what happen? Within minutes, death occur. Next one, donor B, recipient A. B antigen react with anti-B, heavy agglutination. Second one, donor B, recipient B. Both are same blood groups. So that's why no agglutination. Next one, donor B, recipient AB. AB means no antibodies. So that's why first rule is not applicable. Apply second rule. Antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor. Here A and B antigen. B antigen never react with anti-A. That's why only one type of antigen involved. A antigen react with anti-A. As a result, slight agglutination. Next one, B antigen. Here anti-A and anti-B. B antigen react with anti-B. As a result, heavy agglutination. Next one is AB blood group. Two antigens are present, A and B. Here antibody B only. So B antigen react with anti-B. Heavy agglutination. Next one, A antigen of donor react with anti-A. Heavy agglutination. So next one is donor AB, recipient AB. Both are AB, that's why no agglutination. Next one, donor AB, recipient O. A antigen react with anti-A, B anti-B, heavy agglutination, so fatal. Next one is O blood group is the donor. If O blood group is the donor, no antigens. That's why first rule is not applicable. Why first rule is not applicable? Due to absence of donor, first rule is not applicable. Apply second rule. A antigen of recipient react with anti-A, slight agglutination. B antigen of recipient react with anti-B, slight agglutination. A, B antigens involved in the reaction. A antigen react with anti-A, B antigen react with anti-B. As a result, slight agglutination. Donor O, recipient O, no agglutination. Donor O, recipient O, no agglutination. So, look on the board. Persons having A, if donate blood to B and O, what happened? Death occur. So, persons having A, donate blood to A and AB only. So, blood recipient or blood donors. So, blood donors to the blood group. So, which blood? Look on the board. Horizontal column explain to which blood groups. Persons having A blood group donate blood. Persons having A donate blood to A and AB. That means blood recipients. Blood recipient. A and AB persons receive blood from A. Similarly, persons having B donate blood to B and AB. Blood recipient means the blood groups receive blood from that particular blood group. Persons having AB receive. So it is the AB. Blood recipients from AB, only AB. Only AB. O. Blood recipients O. O, A, B and AB. That's why O is the universal donor. All blood groups receive blood from O. That's why O is the universal donor. So the horizontal column explain to which blood groups that particular blood group donate blood. Persons having A donate blood to A and AB. Persons having B donate blood to B and AB. Persons having AB donate blood to AB only. Persons having O donate blood to all. Vertical columns. Vertical columns. Vertical column explain from which blood groups it receive blood. Blood donors. So here blood donors means from which blood group it receive blood. Persons having A receive blood from A and O. Persons having B receive blood from B and O. B and O. Persons having A receive blood from all. That's why AB is the universal recipient. Persons having O receive blood from O only. O only. So in this manner, the horizontal column explain to which blood groups it donate blood. Vertical column explain from which blood group it receive blood. A donate blood to A and AB. A receive blood from A and O. Similarly, B donate blood to B and AB. B receive blood from B and O. AB donate blood to AB only. And this one, AB vertical column, AB receive blood from all. Similarly, O donate blood to all. Horizontal column explain to which blood groups it donate. Vertical column explain from which blood group it receive. Persons having O receive only from O. If the persons having O receive blood from A, B or AB, what happen? Death occur. That's why persons having O receive blood from only O. And at the same time, persons having O donate blood to all 4 blood groups. So once again you practice the tabular form with the help of 2 rules. If antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, heavy agglutination occur. Glue means adhere. Antibody attaches to antigen. It not only destroy antigen but also destroy the RBC. Second one is, if antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor, slight agglutination occur. If these 2 rules are not applicable, at the time no agglutination. So, for example, here what is the safest blood transfusion for A? It is better to accept from A. If A recipient is, A donor is not available, at the time accepted blood from O. Similarly, B, first option is B only. It is better to choose blood donor B. If blood donor B is not available, opt O. Similarly, AB, it is better to opt donor from AB. If donor AB not available, at the time they should transfuse blood from A or B or O. So persons having O, only one option. They should accepted blood from only O. Now we discuss the inner meaning of these 2 rules. Inner meaning of these 2 rules. First rule, if antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, donor blood, recipient blood, donor blood, recipient blood. First rule is, if antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, heavy agglutination occur. Donor blood also present in the recipient body only. Okay, if antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, heavy agglutination occur. Antigens destroy antibodies or antibodies destroy antigen? Antibodies only destroy antigen. So the recipient at least contain 4 liters blood. Normal blood volume 5 to 6 liter. If any person contain 5 liters blood, no need of blood transfusion. One person need blood means less than 4 liters or so less than 4.5 liters blood. So in the recipient body, antibodies present in the recipient blood react with antigens present in the donor blood. You already know antibodies present in nearly 4 liters blood. They easily destroy antigen present in 320 ml of blood. They not only destroy antigen but also destroy the RBC. The ruptured RBC block the blood vessel, leads to death. That's why if antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, heavy agglutination occur, it leads to death. So always antibodies only destroy antigens. Second rule is Antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor. Donor blood 320 ml. The antibodies present in 320 ml unable to destroy antigen present in nearly 4 liters blood. They destroy few antigens only. They are unable to destroy the RBC. That's why it is less harm. So it never leads to death. That's why represented by plus. That is the inner meaning. If antigens of donor react with antibodies of recipient, heavy agglutination, death occur. Reason is antibodies present in most of the blood easily destroy antigen present in 320 ml of blood. Second rule, antigens of recipient react with antibodies of donor. Antigen present in 4 liters blood and antibodies in 320 ml. The antibodies present in 320 ml unable to destroy antigen present in huge volume. So that's why that is safe blood transfusion only, represented by plus. I hope you understand this concept. If antigens of donor react with antibodies, means antibodies present in most of the blood easily destroy antigen present in small quantity of blood. Second rule, antigens present in recipient blood or antigens of recipient blood react with antibodies of donor blood. Donor blood means only 320 ml. Antibodies present in 320 ml unable to destroy antigens present in 4 liters. That's why it is less harm. It never leads to death. Now we discuss parent blood groups and blood groups in their children. Parent blood groups. Blood groups in their children. These are the maximum possible combination of blood groups, parent and possible blood groups in their children. If both the parents are O, for example, one parent O, another parent also O. So gametes formed from parent contain O blood group contain only one IO. From another, maybe male or female IO, due to union of gametes only O blood group. If both the parents are O, in their children only one blood group, that is O. Another one is one parent O, another parent A. You should not take homozygous A. In nature, heterozygous A also present. If you take homozygous A, if the parent, one parent O, another parent A, in the progeny only A blood group. But in nature, some individuals are heterozygous A. That's why you take heterozygous condition to obtain the maximum possibilities. One parent is O, another parent is heterozygous A. From parent having O, only one type of gamete. From the heterozygous parent, two types of gametes. If the gamete contain Ia, participating in fertilization, A blood group. If the gamete contain O, participating in fertilization, O blood group. So, blood groups, possible blood groups are A and O. Similarly, O and B means same. Instead, here heterozygous A, you may put B. One parent is O, another parent is B. From the parent having B blood group, two types of gametes, O blood group, one type. At the time, B and O. If the gamete contain I power B, participating in fertilization, B blood group. If the gamete contain I power O, participating in fertilization, O blood group. So, B and O. One parent is O, another parent is AB. Now, what happened? One parent is O, another parent is AB. From the blood group O, only one type of gamete. From the AB, I power A, I power B. I power A, I power O. I power B, I power O. Means A and B. If one parent is O, another parent is AB. From parent contain O blood group, only one type of gamete. From the parent contain AB, two types of gametes. If I power A, gamete contain I power A, participating in fertilization, A blood group. If the gamete contain I power B, participating in fertilization, B blood group. So, A and B. If one parent is O, another parent is AB, the children blood group neither matches with father or mother, different blood groups. They may ask, the progeny means children blood groups not matches with parent. Predict the genotype of the parent. One parent is O, another parent is AB. Next one, A into A. A into A means you take heterozygous condition, I power A, I power. So, I power A, I power O, both heterozygous condition. I power A, I power O. At the time, from heterozygous A, two types of gametes. From another heterozygous A, also two types. A, heterozygous A, heterozygous A, O blood group. O and A, A and O. In this manner you practice. If one parent is A, another parent is B, A means you take heterozygous A, heterozygous B. At the time, all four blood groups are possible. So, sometimes they may ask, children contain O, A, B, A and B. O, A, B and AB. Predict the parent blood group. One parent is heterozygous A, another parent is heterozygous B. In this manner you practice A, B and AB. Here A, B and AB. B and B, that is B and O. B and AB, AB and AB, AB and AB, AB and AB. So these are the blood groups, parent blood groups and possible blood groups in their children. So once again you practice. In the next class we discuss RH factor.